Now this is a pretty neat area here. This is a big, there's more deer down there, a lot of them. This big giant valley, and the right of way here is up, gosh, I don't know, that's got to be close to 100 foot down there. But this little creek runs down through here, and then they have a bunch of culverts where the creek goes from this valley underneath the railroad over to this side. And it looks like they have a culvert replacement. Oh, there's more deer down there. There are just deer everywhere. That's probably, I bet I've seen 50 deer back in here. But looks like they're going to be replacing those culverts or something. They got a bunch of them sitting up here. It's kind of interesting. So down there is where the where that creek comes out. If you can see that or not. But I don't know. That's like a big giant box culvert down there. So I don't know what they're doing with these ones up here. There's some pretty hefty sized culverts. I'm guessing those got to be 5-footers. Steel reinforced 129.20. So those things are brand new. I don't know where they're going to put those though. Interesting. Yeah, there's got to be 5-footers, maybe even. Boy, this might be 6-footers. I'm guessing probably 5.5 feet. It comes up to just about my neck. Hello, hello down there. They are big. Those would not be cheap. That's what I need in front of my house, going under the creek, or under the driveway for the creek. I have two 48-inch culverts, and they're nowhere near this big. It's pretty awesome. Big red-tailed hawk just swooped down. Oh, there he goes. Oh, that's cool. I must have spooked him. That was neat though. He comes up. Oh, there's another one up there. Huh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he came swooping over my head and then landed in that tree up there. It was pretty neat. Here we are at milepost 143, and I can see the bridge up there. And this kind of runs through these people's backyards. I remember before they built this housing development, they probably built that, geez, probably late 90s, I think. But a few things about this trestle we're coming up on. Number one, it goes over River Styx Road. And I'm not sure if there's an actual river underneath of it or not, but you can drive. And in fact, once I'm done walking, I'll go drive underneath of it and get a little video and add it to the end of this one. But yeah, so it goes over River Styx Road here in Medina, and it's rumored to be haunted. I don't really believe in that kind of stuff, but there's a bunch of, if you look on the internet, just look up River Styx trestle, and it's kind of debatable whether it's this trestle or there's another one down in Wadsworth that that actually goes over the River Styx. So there's a little bit of debate whether it's this bridge that's haunted or whether it's the one down in Wadsworth, because apparently it was the site of a train wreck at one time. And I'm not sure exactly when this thing was built. Probably turn of the century, maybe. But there's some pretty neat pictures on the internet of this thing with steam locomotives. And if you go on YouTube, somebody actually has a video. They were standing, must have been down kind of where the entrance is to this housing development, but they had the 765 steam locomotive going over it on one of its trips into the valley a few years ago. So if you YouTube River Styx trestle or River Styx bridge 765, I'm pretty sure you can find it that way, and it's pretty cool. This bridge is, I don't know, it's got to be at least 100 or 150 feet high, and it's pretty long too. I've never been across it. I've seen some high railers go across it. That's the only, I've never seen a train go across it. But one other thing, and this is kind of a morbid, dark story, but my cousin's buddy's dad was going to work, and they used to live down here on River Styx somewhere and worked up on 18, so he'd go underneath this every day. But he was driving to work one day and he saw somebody jump off of it. Like somebody apparently had enough, and yeah, he was driving by and saw this dude jump off of it. And yeah, I don't think that guy survived, but I'm sure you could probably find that in a local newspaper. This would have been probably late 80s, early 90s when that happened. So, a nice brisk walk here. It's about 28 or 29 degrees here this morning. And we're getting close. I'm getting close now. That's pretty interesting. I don't know. This must be like some kind of re-railers or something. If they have a car that's probably dragging, that probably spits it back up on the rails. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. But up here is the bridge. A couple of observations. One, I'm almost positive that this thing used to have like the little safety walkway, like the little platforms where you could get out on it. Like if you were out there and a train came, I'm almost positive it used to have them. And this thing's a little bit longer than I remember. That's probably, I bet that's 400 foot. It's definitely over a football field long. I'm gonna try to get down here a little bit to get a better picture, but yeah, that's at least over 100 feet. I'm gonna try to walk down here and put the camera down so I don't slip and bust my butt. But yeah, it used to have the little walkouts on it. Huh, that's interesting. They're not there anymore. It's been a few years since I've been out this way. There's a pretty good view of it. So that's River Styx Road, and I guess there is a river over there on the second half of it, a little creek or something. It's interesting. Never paid attention before. But yeah, this housing development, you can kind of park right there and walk up in here. But I thought this would be way more fun, making a little adventure out of it. But yeah, that's it. That's the River Styx trestle right there. Like I said, it's about milepost one. I would say 143 1/3 or 1/4, somewhere right in there. But I'm gonna head back and go hop in the truck, and then we're gonna drive underneath this thing. One more final shot from up here. Yeah, I think when I was younger I would have had enough courage to go across that, but I don't think there's any chance in hell I would do it today. Especially not without those little walk-offs on there. Yeah, if the train came around that corner down there and you were out in the middle or around that corner, I think you'd have a hard time making it off there in time, because the trains go probably 25 or 30 through here, I bet. I'm not sure. There's probably got to be some kind of speed restriction on this bridge, I would think. But they're moving pretty good when they do come through here. Like I said, fast enough you probably couldn't outrun it. All right, well, I'm gonna head back to the truck and we're gonna do a little drive-by. Just walking back here, there's some dude standing down in the side here. He's got a bunch of posted no trespassing signs. I thought he might yell at me or something, but he seemed friendly enough. I just said, "Hey, how you doing? I'm out for a nice sunny walk." And he seemed friendly enough. It's, when I grew up back in the 80s, you could do this kind of stuff without people getting upset. Or now everybody's got no trespassing signs and everyone's worried that you're going to slip and, see right here, everyone's worried you're going to slip and sue them. And it's just, I guess that's what you get in this day and age. But yeah, it was never like that when I was a kid. We used to walk the tracks all the time. And there's all sorts of woods around that Lord knows who even owned them. We just Used to build forts in the woods, and yeah, it was a different time back then, I guess. Couldn't do that now. You'd have the police or the DNR or somebody all over you real quick. We finally made it back to the truck here, and I got a little sweated up on that walk. It was just, I'm guessing, a little over 4 miles round trip. And even though it's kind of cold out, it's saying 28, moving pretty good. Like I said, I got sweated up, dying of thirst. I need to get something to drink. But I'm gonna head over to River Styx here real quick and drive under the trestle before I head home. So there is the River Styx trestle. Pull into this, maybe not. That's it, that's where I was, right up there. And that was a river over here. It's the East Branch of the Rocky River. So I don't know why they call this River Styx. Anyways, hope everyone enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun making it.